Even in a tough sport such as cycling, there are some riders who stand out from the crowd. Meet Lotto Soudal's Grand Tour monster, Adam Hansen.
I was just brought up that you should do everything at 100%, and I like testing the body, doing things to the maximum, see what's possible, and it's interesting for me. Everything's a challenge, and I like to see how far I can go.
That's exactly the approach the affable Aussie has brought to his pro career. And at this year's Giro, he's on course to finish a record 11th successive Grand Tour. Munching the miles has always been a passion, even before he went pro, as evidenced by a 3,500-kilometre training spin from Cairns to Melbourne and back, decided upon with a friend one night after a few beers.
And yeah, the idea was we just basically take almost nothing, just race bikes, 2 credit cards, toothbrush, and off we went. We did between 300 and 400 kilometres a day. I think we rode down in about 6 to 7 days, and then on the way back from Brisbane to Cairns, we did it in just under 5 days. On the way down, it was ride during the day, sleep at night, and on the way back was just ride until we can, sleep, wake up, and then continue riding. Didn't matter if it was dark or daylight. It was actually easier at night time because it's much cooler. And it was hard, but we lost a lot of weight, so it was very good training.
A World Tour pro since 2007, Hansen's developed a reputation for riding hard in the Grand Tours. Of 17 starts, he's finished 14, but it's the 10 in a row he's done since the Welter of 2011 that have captured popular imagination.
My first goal was just to do 3 in a year, which I did, and I enjoyed it, and it was nice, and I thought, why not? I'd do it again. And then people sort of came to me and said, oh, you could break the record. It was never on my mind. And I never believed I could do it. You need a lot of luck to crash out, to get sick is very common in the Grand Tours. And so far, so good. On the worst day, no matter what happens, you sort of have this feeling that you will sleep in the bed of the hotel that night, and it's going to be a tough day, but it's going to be over soon.
It's this positive frame of mind that keeps Hansen going, and he's come to treat the 3-weekers as extended vacations with the lads.
Because it feels like a full excursion. It's like going to war. Sort of group of guys all packed up. You sort of head off to a different country, and you're going to be there for 3 weeks. Every day is different, so it's a nice change. You have 21 chances for a stage win, and it's if you miss it one day, you can always try the next day.
Food, drink and nice clean sheets in a hotel are an added bonus.
Oh, for sure. We do get treated like royalty at races. You just put your hand up and you get a car that comes by and gives you some gels or bars or bottles, which is nice. And you stay at a nice hotel. This road trip we did to Brisbane and back, we literally slept on the side of the road. We did not stay at one hotel. Even one morning we were woken up by the councils when they turned on the sprinklers, and that was a bit of quite a surprise. But with the road racing, it is a bit more luxury, that's for sure.
Of course, the more Grand Tours you ride, the more you see the die-hard fans by the roadside. And it's with them that Hansen is proving a big hit.
I think cyclists at the end of the day are just billboards. Sponsors want to, advertise on billboards. That's what they do with us. They pay a price to be on our jersey, and we've got to give the maximum exposure as possible. Some guys do it easy by winning races, and I sort of just try and interact more with the fans and give them what they want. They love it and they get so excited of it, and it's nice to see a fan so happy.
It's not all fun and games. As a pro, Hansen has a job to do, and a big part of that is helping the Andre Greipel Express, a role he relishes.
You feel like you win yourself, and knowing it's a guy like Andre Greipel and a friend of yours, someone who's very close, you spent many years suffering together and good moments together, you always do an extra effort, and we want the best for him. We want him to win for him and also for the team.
And occasionally, Hansen gets to enjoy a little personal reward. After 12 Grand Tour starts, he finally bagged a stage win in the Giro of 2013, ahead of the Italian climber Emanuele Sella, who returned to the sport from a prior doping ban.
Because of history, I didn't want him to beat me, so I really pushed on, and then I was by myself riding to the final, and I just did not believe that I could win. I remember doing the last 5K, and I thought, okay, the peloton must come soon. It's just, that's just what happens in bike racing. And they still didn't come. And 3K to go, I was just waiting. Okay, maybe I get a flat or crash in the last corner or something. And it wasn't until the last 500 meters I thought, okay, today's my day and my chance. And so it's like a reward for all the work I've done in the years before.